Hey everybody, it's Dr. Bam. I wanted to take a minute to kind of go over how to review assignments, how to go look back and see feedback and comments and all that for mastery, and how to access it and start a new submission as needed. So first I wanted to start by saying thank you for the students who let me know that they weren't able to get back into the mastery assignment. That was my fault. I clicked the wrong thing and did not make it viewable. So you should now be able to have access and be able to go in and view that assignment, and we're going to demonstrate it right here. So thank you again for those who let me know. I really appreciate it. If you ever spot anything that's not giving you access and you think it should or isn't working properly, please do let me know. Usually it's just error on my part, which happens, and I'm glad to fix it, and I'm always glad to hear you guys tell me that, hey, this isn't working for me, so that it's not just sitting out there and I think everything's going great. So thank you again for your help. So this is an adjuncts course. She went in and did the first mastery assignment for me. She did do it very poorly upon my request, so she is great at her knowledge, but she was just helping me out so that I wouldn't be giving away any answers, and that she would be able to I would have this for demonstration purposes. So this is not a student, it is my adjunct. And like I said, so I'm not giving away any grades or anything. Okay, so this is the course. You're going to go into the grades tab over here. And then you're going to see this Unit 1 Mastery Development, which is the only assignment that I've graded for her so far. You can actually access any of your assignments from here as well. And it should be able to show you your overall grade and all of that. So right now she would have a 25% in the class. Sometimes this math can get a little bit off, but if it is, let me know and I can kind of look to see if something's going on. But it should calculate it out of the points, out of the assignments you have completed and the points that have been given. So you click over here on the assignment link over here. Don't click over here. Nothing's going to happen. So you've got to click over here in the blue. And then once you click here, you're going to come to this screen. This has 3 sections: my submissions, tests, and quiz, and comments. If I make a specific comment, perhaps it was submitted late, that would probably be here. This shows your submissions, and we're going to view the assessment in a second. But this is also a place where you can take and start your for your resubmission. So you're just going to start a new attempt. We're going to talk a little bit about a good way to capture what you've already done on your first attempt. And so that can help you with looking at your second attempt and making improvements. So going back to my submissions, we're going to view her assessment. And she can here see 2 types of feedback. So some of this feedback is automatic on multiple choice. Some questions won't have that feedback on the multiple choice, and it'll just have the X, in which case you need to try to just think through what are the other things. It's very difficult to get the feedback when you mix match for the matching pieces, and so that might not be there either. But it may just be an X, or there may be actually some feedback to help you kind of figure out the right answer and head in the correct direction. And so there you see it again. Here, this is instructor feedback, so this is where I've gone in, read what you wrote, and typed individualized feedback. So for example, here I said, so you really think about the connection between the physical event and their social emotional development, not just feelings. So I'm trying to get you to stretch beyond whatever you gave. So no for these. Sometimes I'll even put a 9 out of 10 where I'm like, you are almost there and you've got good information, but maybe you needed to think about this one additional thing or include this one additional thought. It's not that the answer is wrong. It's that we're working towards getting that mastery, that deep understanding, because that's the goal of this class. And so those comments will be in this portion. So there again, you see the plasticity, feedback, and then over here, here's another instructor comment in which I talked about her idea in nature and nurture, and then again the instructor feedback here. A good way to handle this is just, and this does not bother me, so I'm not saying that this applies for every course, but for my course, I don't mind you copying, pasting this out. So you can just copy it out and put it in a Word document and kind of work through the question that way. You can do that before your first attempt. You can do it after you've done an attempt. However it works best for you. Some people also like to do it where there are screenshots. Sorry for the break there. My alarm started going off. So some people prefer to do it in screenshots, is what I was saying. So they might take a screenshot like this and a screenshot like this. I am fine with you all doing those screenshots. Just don't be sharing, please don't share the information with future students or be swapping ideas among students, because this is really about your growth, your development, your mastery. And they need to have their own growth, development, and mastery by working through the questions, because we learn best through constructing knowledge, right? We're going to talk about construction of knowledge this semester. And so we really need to let each person have that experience to be able to construct their knowledge and their understanding. So that is all I have for reviewing your grade, feedback, and working towards mastery. Let me know if you have any questions, and please do, if you see any errors in course, always let me know, send me a message. I appreciate that feedback. Have a great rest of your week.